Domestic Contradictions, the continuing odyssey of a room full of 8 crazy comrades in their never-ending struggle against the forces of evil and reaction.
Episode 18, The Alternative to the Alternative. The time, 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. That time of the week when everything important happens. Little do the inmates of the room, peacefully doing nothing, realize that a knock on the door is about to change the orderly chaos of their lives.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? Shalom, my dear.
Mum!
It's only me.
What are you doing here?
Charlotta.
They call me Cherry here, Mum.
Oh, dear, let me look at you. Oh, you're very thin. They don't feed you well enough in this commune of yours. How's your acne? Where's Nigel? Yoo-hoo! Nookie!
He's not here, Mum. He's at Mrs. Frangipane's yoga class at this time of day. Mum, this is Clive.
G'day, Mrs.
Hazel McDunstan. Come to see her fine grown-up children.
How do you do? Look, I'll just get my bike off the table and you can put your junk on it. Oh, give us that box there. Oh, Christ, it's alive!
No. It's little Dundee, the little darling.
Mum, you brought the dog. Oh, what's going on?
And Liverpool the cat and my budgie. Yes, dear, it's drastic. I just couldn't stand another minute. And I can't leave my pets. Poor Dundee. She's on the pill, you know.
What?
And that big dog from across the paddock just leapt at her last tennis day, and, well, you know, I just couldn't get them apart. And after that, well, you know, she got so depressed I just had to have her aborted. Do you think abortions are all right for dogs, dear?
Mum,
And Liverpool, poor Liverpool, he is 53 next August. Well, he needs an enema every 4 hours, you know, and he can't be left alone. Of course, that's why I carry him around in a bucket, you know. Well, he's got
cruel.
20 feet of rope, though. No, he's got 20 feet of rope to walk around on.
No, the budgie needs an enema every 4 hours?
Oh, goodness me, no. Liverpool the cat does.
Ah.
So the budgie's name is Manchester.
I see. Yeah, Manchester, Liverpool and Dundee. A mean streak of industrial Anglophilia there, Mrs. McDunstan?
Hazel. Just call me Hazel, Clive. Well, you know what children are like. Charlotta named them when she lived at home.
Charlotta?
Cherry, Mum.
Charlotta McDunstan, alias Cherry Ballarat with a double A. The comrades will hear about this, Cherry.
I'll break both your legs, Clive, if you dare. Mum, are you having a holiday or what? This is such a surprise, and what's all this luggage? Have you,
I'm finished, dear. I've left him.
Who? Dad?
Dad, yes. After 35 years of CWA and euchre nights, tennis clubs and golf clubs and bridge clubs, I've had the Western District, and your father too. He's locked in his bloody potting shed from dawn till dusk, and then snores in front of the television. His bloody veggies get more conversation out of him than I do these days. So,
Mum,
I said, no, I'm leaving in the morning, dear. 10:30 train, dear. For good, I said. You old bugger, dear, I said. And you know what he says. Snore, snore. So I left. This is a lovely room, dear. But where's your room? Which is Nigel's room?
You mean you just left? Just like that? Well, this is it, Mum. Only one room.
Only one? Only one? My goodness, this is very intimate. Goodness me, here I am getting these letters from you and your brother about your perfect commune, and it's just one room. Oh, still, with a Hoyer on the Hills hoist, it could look picturesque. That's an interesting wall, that one, dear.
Oh, that one, yeah. Actually, I built that out of my old beer bottles.
They're filled with water so that on cold days they insulate the room.
What about hot days?
Make the place smell like stale flat beer.
You must have an interesting job, Clive, to be home at this time of day.
Just in-betweens, Hazel.
Mum, I just don't believe it. You leaving home. Are you sure you've made the right decision?
Hello, what's this? Charlotta the firebrand wondering about the right decision? Is this the person who writes me letters urging us to turn the estates over to the Aborigines?
It's different.
Is this my revolutionary daughter who tried to organise the servants into open, armed insurrection with her father's hunting rifle?
Shut
Shut up, Clive.
Not that we have real servants, Clive, but with the house the size it is, well, I just couldn't cope with it and the family without the cleaning lady a couple of days a week and the cook and the gardeners and garage boy and...
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, look, Mother, don't you think your right place is with Dad? He'll be worried sick by now.
No.
Well, you can't just up and leave him in that big old house out there in the middle of nowhere after 35 years.
Is that what you'd have me do, Charlotta? Is that what you'd wish on your mother after all I've done for you? It's all right for you youngsters to want your freedom, but what about me? Well, you're right, you know. Big old house in the middle of nowhere. Do you know what it's been like since you children left? I can't even take a drink without him frowning. 35 years of hiding in that grotesque old wardrobe just to take a drink of gin.
But mothers have a duty, a responsibility. You're an adult. You can't just take action like this without discussion and thought. And you're my mother, and you should be providing me with a stable base to organise my life. You're the protector of the family.
Charlotta, you don't know what a mother has to put up with. Oh, excuse me, Clive.
Oh, that's okay, Clive. Look, I'll just put the kettle on.
It's discrimination against parents, that's what it is. Oh, you young people, you think you've cornered the market on freedom.
That's not it,
Now,
Mum.
just listen to this letter from Nigel. We have found the answer to loneliness and the alienation of our social roles, a way of living that is supportive, creative, and in harmonic unison with the ecological substructures of the universe. Well, if that's the case, Charlotte, I want a slice of the cake. Mother's rights now. Mother's rights now. That's what you do, isn't it?
What do we want?
Mother's rights.
Now. Where do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
That's a familiar futile cry.
Hello, Grace. This is Grace, Mum, and her two kids, Zach and Anne. This is my mother, Hazel.
How do you do, Hazel? From the looks of your luggage, we're in for the pleasure of your company for a while.
So you're the mother of these little treasures.
I'm not a treasure.
You must be the father, Clive.
Hey, who, me? No, Hazel, not me.
Who's the father then?
Frank.
Oh, we haven't lived with Frank for a long time now.
Oh, how sad.
No, it's not. It would have been sad if we'd stayed together.
I mean, for the kiddies. They should be able to feel secure about their parents and use them as a base to build their little lives on.
But that's just what I said. That's just what I said. A mother's place is what... Well, you just said.
Yes, but it's different. You're grown-ups now.
Oh, grown up now, is it? It was different when I wanted to run away to Hanoi to the Junior Women for International Peace and Socialism.
Oh, you're a mother, Grace. You must understand.
I certainly do, Hazel. Misunderstood mothers. That's what the world's all about.
Hey, look, Hazel's got a colour TV. Wow, let's plug it in.
Yes, I brought a few of the electrical necessities. There are a few other things there you might be able to use, too. A fry pan, digital clock, blender, carving knife, and a cherry, dear. I brought your old electric curling wand and Nigel's for Auntie and Tysha records and
how ghastly. Look, I'll go and make the tea.
Oh, no.
I'm everybody. G'day, Nigel. G'day. Geez, I'm hungry. I could take a bite out of an emu's bum.
Nookie, dear, you're home.
She calls him Nookie.
Don't swear in front of the children, dear.
Mater, how nice to see you. Your bags, the colour telly, all your stuff. Hey, what's going on?
I've come, dear. After years of you telling me what's right and wrong, I've decided to throw myself to the winds like you. I'm a free spirit.
But what about Father?
Oh, the old owl wouldn't notice if I were there or not. Couldn't take any more. What you said is true, Nigel. The Western District is a seething morass, was the way you put it, of pettiness, jealousy, repression and hypocrisy. I was being stifled. You said, I crave excitement. Well, so do I, and here I am.
But Mother, Hazel, all these cases. You're breaking up the family home?
God, Nigel, not you too. Cherry's quoting Florence Bloody Nightingale at me. I'm sick of the family home. The family's never there, and your father's about as much company as a Wellington boot.
Oh, fair go, Mum. The old fella's worked hard for us all. Now he just wants to relax with his veggies
And his telly and his bloody Western District repertory. Oh, what thrills. If I hear another bar of South Pacific, 15 Christmases in a row, South Pacific.
Oh, calm down, Mum. Here comes the cuppa. How's everything else going? How are Lorraine and Darryl? You see them regularly, don't you?
My brother's well. Just been made district sales manager at the tyre plant. And Lorraine's well. But they never listen to any advice I give them.
Oh, no, that's not true, Mum. You talked them into living within half a mile.
Yes, well, tell me, dear, is this yoga you're doing like Those huge lassies from the Pamela Spittles dance group?
No, not quite, Mum. It's sort of cosmic tummy tightening. You know, relaxation, exercise, meditation, you know.
Well, it's never sounded Christian to me.
Oh, God.
You know, Nigel, we're supposed to pray, not meditate. All that carry on to Buddha. It's unchristian.
Come on, Mother, you've never had religion.
Just the same, I'd hate to get caught at the pearly gates in my dirty underwear. Tell me, Nigel, which of the girls is your friend?
Hey?
Haven't you got a special friend? Is Grace your steady?
Mother, I don't believe it. Look, I'll spell it out from the start. Remember that letter I sent you? I said I'd come out.
Yes, I remember, dear. That was the last letter you wrote in October 1974. You said you were going gay. Well, dear, so am I. I'm going to sing and dance and have fun. Look, here's the cat coming to say hello.
Hello, Liverpool, you old stiff... Oh, look, Mother.
Look, I brought some of your old things. Your reefer jacket and swimming trophy and your scout certificate and Charlotta's party dress.
Oh, no.
Oh, Cherry, this is painful. Look, she's got out all those old things.
Oh, remember the brownies, Charlotte.
Oh, Mum, please.
Dib dib dob, ging gang, gooly 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 gooly.
Oh, look, Mum, sit down, will you?
Look, we're going to have a long chat.
Yes, dear, we'll have a chat. I can see my staying is going to liven things up.
That's it, Mother, that's it. We don't need to liven things up. You're going to have a difficult time here. Maybe it's better that you didn't sort of...
There, dear. I'll just start unpacking my bags.
God. Constipated cats, bloody budgies. I bet she even brought a digital clock that glows in the dark. Oh, God. A boy my age shouldn't have to cope with his mother's second adolescence. She aggravates my schizophrenia. I can't both live with her. One of us has got to go.
Is Nigel serious? Can it really be that he loves everybody in the whole world except his mother? Is Hazel McDunstan, complete with constipated cat, really coming to stay? Is the Western District Amateur Repertory Company really doing South Pacific again this Christmas? Which one of Nigel will leave the room? The questions on everybody's lips, ears, eyes, and noses as they tune in to another episode is whether they can let their mother listen to Domestic Contradictions.